Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald, Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Herring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Kane's Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Howdy, baseball fans, and welcome to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. I'm Jack Hughes, very, very glad to be joined by Bill Graves. Bill Graves, a trooper of the troopers, unfortunately had a heart attack, quadruple bypass surgery, but still finding his way into the press box here, ready to call a great baseball game. Bill, how are you doing?
Jack, thanks for asking. I'm doing great. It's amazing what technology they can give you. They can rebuild you. So things are looking good. I'm happy to be back in the box with you and ready to enjoy a good baseball game tonight. Thank you.
Absolutely. So this day, matchup against the Culpeper Cavaliers, dedicated to Ryan Guida. You can see on the field, Brett Fuller currently conducting the jersey retirement ceremony for Mr. Guida. We'll open the window here, handed things over to Brett Fuller and the Ryan Guida jersey retirement ceremony.
Purcellville Cannons fans, let this date, July 23rd, 2023, hereby be declared as Ryan Guida Day, and number 29 will forever be retired in his honor. At this time, I want to turn the microphone over to Cannons General Manager Rich Fuller, who made this wonderful find and signed Ryan. Thank you, everyone. Guida, I just want to say thank you for coming here and being part of the Cannons family. I'm glad we got that call when you were still at your junior college and trying to find a place for summer. It worked out great for both of us. You've become like a little brother to me. We talk as regularly as anybody I've ever talked to in my life. And I'm glad that I can be here and be a part of this today and all the future success you'll have here and back at FIU. So Guida, thank you for everything you've done for the Cannons, and we love you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to turn the microphone over to Valley League Commissioner Robert W. Porky Bowman, Jr. Commissioner?
Thanks, Brett. Cannon fans, I told Brett this a couple weeks ago. Every team in the Valley League should try to emulate Purcellville Cannons because of you all. So thank you. I was able to meet Ryan last summer, and since then he's just been somebody you see, and he always has a smile on his face. He's a happy guy. But he is what the Valley League is all about. The way he plays the game, the way he conducts himself off the field, it means a lot. And I'm proud to know you. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this time, if you'll just bear with us, we're going to take this opportunity for a few moments to capture on photograph We'll bring the Cannons players out in just a moment to surround number 29, but first we'll do it with everyone that's out here, and just bear with us. And then Coach Mack, if you would, since you were Ryan's hitting instructor last year, come over. We'd like to have a picture with you as well, okay?
So as you heard, head coach for the Cannons, Brett Fuller, now taking time to conduct a couple picture opportunities. Of course, Brandon Mack, the head coach of Culpeper, is on the coaching staff, I believe, for the Cannons last year. He'll be a part of the pictures as well. So you'll take a quick moment before the national anthem to set the stage here. Culpeper coming in at 22-20, currently 6th in the Valley League, on the way to the playoffs. They've got just, I believe, one more matchup after this. So their season quickly coming to an end. And you see, with a lot of the Valley League, with rainouts, with schedule differences, there could be a lot of difference in the number of games played. Culpeper is near the top at 42. Cannons are well behind. They've played only 38 games. Cannons have a number of matches to make up. Speaking of the Cannons, they are currently 1.5 games out from the Valley League playoffs, sitting at 9th. The two teams above them, Front Royal and Covington, both tied at 6.5 games out from first place. First place, of course, being the Harrisonburg Turks. They're now going back and forth between them and Charlottesville. Charlottesville just split a doubleheader today against Winchester. So with that, they're now 1 game behind Harrisonburg. Strasburg tied with Charlottesville for second. And a look out the rest of the Cannon schedule. We've got a half game to make up against Winchester, and a doubleheader against Charlottesville as well as Covington. This is a key matchup here. We're going into the final stretch of the season.
Jack, looking at the schedule that the Cannons have had, and being here for a while and watching them being on top of the division, and having some losing streaks along the way, and still being able to put forth their best foot and still be in the hunt for a championship game.
With the team, but before we do that, number 29 would like to address the fans.
So picture opportunities are done. We'll hand things over. Looks like Ryan Guida has a few words to say.
I want to thank you all for all your support, especially these last 2 summers. The first one I want to thank is Brad and Rich for giving this opportunity to be here. And number 2, for y'all, thank you for 2 of the best summers for me and my teammates. It's been something that we are truly grateful for. I'd also like to thank my host family, the Peterson family, from the bottom of my heart, for giving me this opportunity to be here and open their house up to me. And I'll forever be grateful to you all. This is a place that I feel like it's now my second home, and I want to thank you all for the opportunity. Go Cannons!
Last photo, teammates, come on out here. Join him. You hold this.
Get in there with them. So it looks like we have one final team picture from the Purcellville Cannons. Of course, it gets things started here. We'll have the national anthem shortly, but in the meantime, looking at the scoreboard, the matches going around the Valley League, the 2 most important ones for the Cannons playoff push. Going over at Central High School, the Front Royal Cardinals taking on the Woodstock River Bandits. And over at Casey Field, it's the Newmarket Rebels taking on the Covington Lumberjacks. More Cannons in this situation, looking for a Front Royal and a Covington loss if they want to help their playoff push. Speaking of a Newmarket, Cannons lost their most recent match against Newmarket 6-3. Final despite valiant effort, the Cannons gave up 3 runs in the first inning. We're down 0-3, never able to recover. The winning pitcher of that match, Danny Eden. And really, for the Cannons, that is a match you would not want to drop.
All right, Cannon fans. After that, let's make some real noise for tonight's lineup.
Doing a good job.
Your Purcellville Cannons.
Right now, Cannons,
Ready. Starting second baseman, number 20.
the path to the playoffs most likely be a lot easier, of course, with the Culpeper, with a victory against Culpeper tonight.
Representing Florida National University, the one, the only, Ryan Guida.
See,
number 28.
kind of lineups now. It's Ryan Guida talking a little bit more. And the Cannons have dubbed this day Ryan Guida Day.
Jose Torres.
Retiring his jersey, and Cannons in their unusual red pinstripes. I have a feeling that comes as a result of them having to put in a frame Ryan Guida's usual white pinstripe uniform, or the jersey, excuse me.
At shortstop, number 1, representing
Guida, the reigning Valley League Offensive Player of the Year in the North Division, has managed to really outdo himself this year. A .442 average
at third base.
over the course of the season.
Jacinto College North, Keegan.
Really the next batter that
Starting pitcher.
meets the minimum plate appearance. The next highest batting average is Jack Hay of the Royals. He's at .387, so really Guida lapping the field.
And your coaches for the Purcellville Cannons, Rich Fuller,
Guida
Coach Steve Riding, hitting in
looks like he may very well be the MVP of Valley League this season. Of course, we'll see how the last couple games go for Purcellville. So a lot on the line. Purcellville looking to keep their playoff push going. We'll hand things over to the PA announcer for the Purcellville Cannons, Drew Wagner, with the national anthem.
The national anthem is being sang tonight by Avery Lomanico. He is a rising star in 10th grade from Clark County and a student at Shamrock School of Music.
Right here? Okay, thank you.
Avery, don't worry about it. We got you. And thank you, Avery. Take it away when you're ready.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Excellent job, Avery.
Hey, Jack.
Marshall gets that.
Absolutely an excellent rendition of the national anthem. So we are just about ready for baseball tonight. So the lineups for the visiting Culpeper Cavaliers batting in the 1 hole. It's number 5, Jack Tarosian, playing center field out of Creighton. In the 2 hole, it's number 2, Keith Savoy, playing left field out of Georgetown. In the 3 hole, it's number 35, David Coppage, playing at third base out of Lipscomb University. Batting cleanup is the first baseman, Reese Beheeler, number 7, out of Arizona State. In the 5 hole, it's number 4, Charles Crawford, the designated hitter out of Brown University. In the 6 hole, it's number 19, Jackson Rusecki, playing right field out of NCU Chapel Hill. In the 7 hole, it's number 23, Kyle Schupman, playing shortstop out of Cincinnati. In the 8 hole, it's number 1, Alonzo Paul. He's playing catcher out of Ohio State. And in the 9 hole, it's number 8, Connor Butler, playing second base out of Radford University. Looking to the field for the Purcellville Cannons. In left field, it's number 6, Chase Bryant out of Southeastern. In the center field, it's number 11, Mikey Brinton out of Arkansas Fort Smith. In right field, it's number 77, Bear Horowitz. He is headed to Samford University. Looking to the infield at number 24, Keegan Knutson out of San Jacinto at third base. At shortstop, it's number 1, Justin Akal, headed to Nevada Reno. It's at second base, it's number 20, Braden Caskey out of Arkansas State. At first base, it's the man of the day himself, number 29, Ryan Guida out of FIU. Behind the plate at catcher, it's number 30, Jose Torres, headed to Louisiana Lafayette. And on the mound for the Purcellville Cannons, number 16, Soda Inden, out of Sussex County Community College. And a closer look at Soda Inden. This will be his second appearance for the Cannons this season. His first came July 16th in a game at the Stanton Braves. 2 innings, 5 earned runs, 3 hits, 1 strikeout. So currently a 22.5 ERA. He'll go righty on a lefty to start here against Tarosian. Sunny day here in Purcellville. First pitch comes in low and inside for a ball. So first pitch coming in 7:14 p.m. here in Purcellville. And then winds up and delivers. That one fouled off into the netting above the backstop.
It's like Eden's starting to warm up a little bit, throwing the ball around the mid-80s at this particular point. She's got some good heat already.
Absolutely in the breath and fires. That one lined to right to Caskey, and after a couple bounces, a couple steps, he throws it over to Ryan Guida for out number 1.
Now batting left fielder, number 2, Keith Savoy.
It's Keith Savoy now coming in. This will be Indians' first righty on a righty matchup. And then winds up and fires. That one called strike. Low and outside corner of the zone. 0-1 comes in low, evens the count at 1. As you mentioned earlier, Cannons in their usual away uniform, the red pinstripes. Culpeper, the dark blue jersey, grayish white pants. Yellow lettering, 1-1, comes in low for ball 2.
Took a little bit off of that one, threw a curveball. He's working extremely fast tonight.
And then winds up. That one comes in outside. The boy ahead in the count early 3-1. 3-1. That one bounced up high. Knutson feels the bouncer, throws it over to Guida for out number 2.
Excellent play by Knutson.
Number 35.
Stayed with that all the way. Almost looked like a Baltimore chopper, just a little bit.
And so that will bring up David Coppage. 2 outs, no runners on. Coppage currently tied for the Valley League lead in home runs with 8. That one fired right down Broadway for a strike 1. Coppage hit his 8th home run just yesterday in a 9-5 win against Covington. The 0-1 comes in low outside, 4-1.
Eaton's keeping him off balance a little bit. Coppage has a batting average of .350 this year, so he's cleaning up.
1-1, called a strike. Again, that low outside corner.
Mixing it up against Coppage this evening. Let's see what his next offering will be.
And then a breath, he fires. That one, a swing and a miss. Coppage, the waving swing. Misses it all for out 3. Inden getting himself a K, ending the top of the first. Cannons coming up to bat. Game is tied at 0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Canes Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Cannons coming up to the bat in the bottom of the first for the first time. The lineup they'll do it with, it's Braden Caskey at second base. It's Ryan Guida in the 2-hole. First base, and at the 3-hole, it's Jackson Michaels. 4-hole, Jose Torres. Followed by Bear Horowitz, Chase Bryant, Justin Akal, Mikey Brinton, and Keegan Knutson. Take a quick look at the Culpeper outfield. After Caskey's at-bat, it is Nathan Leininger on the mound for Culpeper. And Caskey immediately rips one to the shortstop Schupman. He throws it over to first, and that's Reese Beheeler making the catch. So a quick review of the outfield. It's Savoy, Tarosian, Rusecki left to right in the outfield. It's Coppage, Schupman, Butler, and Beheeler left to right in the infield. Alonzo Paul behind home plate at catcher. And as I mentioned just previously, Nate Leininger out of Toledo on the mound, 6'6" sophomore. It's Guida. Comes in, looks at the first pitch for strike 1 looking. Ranger breath winds up. That one well inside for a ball.
Trying to mixing it up against this guy tonight. Threw a curveball that didn't break much.
1-1. Immediately ripped to third base off the glove of Coppage. So that will be Ryan Guida on first base. And it will be classified, though, as an error.
Number 28, representing Purdue University.
It's Jackson Michaels.
Jackson Michaels.
He ripped that pretty good. I didn't think that was going to be close to an error, but it was a close call. Outstanding swing by Guida.
Leininger winds up, fires one inside. It looks like, ooh, that one got Michaels right around the quad. So we see Michaels walking gingerly over to first base.
Now batting, catcher number 30, representing Louisiana Lafayette, Jose.
So now in the cleanup spot, 1 out, 2 runners on is Jose Torres. Torres, the reigning defensive player of the year in the Valley League, at least for the North Division. It's been great with the bat in his hands this year as well. 386. Leininger delivers that one, called a strike right down Broadway.
Jack, looks like Jose has picked up his game last time I saw him. As you just mentioned, he's batting in the 300s, so he's making good contact right now.
Leininger the look in. Delivery is high for a ball.
Good eye. It's just a little upstairs.
Bear Horowitz on deck. The 1-1 popped up high into foul territory right behind first base, and it looks like Beheeler will make the catch. Get under it just a couple feet shy of the Cannons dugout.
Now batting, right fielder number 77, representing Stanford University, Bear.
So it's Bear Horowitz, still 2 runners on. Looks like we have a quick mound meeting. Gets a couple feet off the mound as Leininger and Paul having a quick word. Horowitz, of course, one of the power bats on this team, has 4 home runs on the year. Leininger the breath. Winds up, gets out of the motion, throw faked over to second. Looks like it's Butler trying to keep an eye on Guida, keep him honest. Leininger, the first pitch to Horowitz, in earnest, a swing and a miss for a 1.
This will be a good matchup for Horowitz. Pitcher took a little bit off of that, throwing about in the mid-80s. Collins going to wait for his pitch.
Michaels taking a significant lead off first base. Leininger, the glance back at Guida. 0-1. Called a strike, looking on the high part of the zone.
It's like another breaking ball Jackie threw him here. He's trying to keep him offset. That was still in the mid-80s.
Chase Bryant on deck. Not a no from Leininger before getting a sign he liked from Paul. Winds up, and that one well outside for a ball.
He's throwing some steam on that. Got that one up to 92, but missed the plate very badly here. Okay, good hitting pitch for Horowitz.
Leininger getting ready to look back at Guida. Butler backing up. Oh, it looks like there will be a pitch clock violation called. That will even the count. Against Leininger not working with enough pace.
Have you seen a lot of that this year, Jack? Time clock?
It's been on and off. There's been about one every other game or so, maybe every third game. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Dropped by Paul. And, oh, it gets past Paul. And the throw is offline.
Wow.
It's Horowitz making his way over to first. Bases are loaded. He had the swing and a miss on the third strike, but it was dropped by Paul. He rolled out a couple extra feet. Paul managed to chase it down, but the throw not in time to Beheeler. A lucky break for Purcellville here early on.
Well, the good news on that, Colin decided to follow through. He ran that play out. He didn't stop, so you got to give him a lot of credit for that.
Bases loaded, 2 outs for Chase Bryant. First pitch comes in high for a ball.
Chase number 6.
Leininger getting his feet set. Winds up. That one a swing and a miss. Again bounces off almost the glove of Paul. Rolls forward.
That's it. It's a great opportunity for Chase to go ahead and little bloop. We'll do it. Bring in a couple runs up the middle.
Big potential 5 extra base hits for Bryant on the year. 2 doubles, 3 homers, 1-1. That one hit right to the infield. Schupman makes the field off the grounder, steps on second. So Culpeper breathing a sigh of relief. Had the bases loaded, but Cannon's not able to get any across. So we're going into the second inning. Game is tied at 0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Canes Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Sodernden getting ready for his second inning of work. His opponents, Beheeler, Crawford, and Rusecki. The first pitch comes in right down Broadway for a strike 1.
Yeah, another nice off-season pitch by Eden tonight.
0-1 comes in called a strike looking. Low outside corner of the zone. Hinden working himself ahead in the count 0-2 early. That one comes in right low and inside for ball 1.
Definitely respecting his power a little bit. He's throwing him in a diet of curveballs. He's not getting one yet.
1-2. That one popped off high. Looks like that will be in the center field, or shallow center field. And Brinton well able to run up on it, get under for out number 1.
Good start.
And then facing the minimum so far. 3 up, 3 down in that first inning. We go up against the designated hitter Crawford. He winds up and delivers that one right down Broadway for a strike 1. Cannon's infield playing back. Colin Caskey there, heels on the grass, and that one blooped up into left field, and that will drop just a couple feet in front of Chase Bryant. Bryant tried hard to run up on that one, lost his hat in the process, but not able to complete the play. We have our first base runner for Culpeper. A base hit.
I think he miscued that one. I don't know if the sun was in his eyes or not. Looked like he had to step on it and then jump back a little bit. Done that before.
And now facing down Rusecki. That one line into third base. Knutson, the throw over to second and to first, and that will complete a double play. Knutson getting the grounder, the throw over, and a textbook double play. Twin killing to end of the inning. Cannons coming up for the second time. Game is tied at 0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Kane's Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Leininger getting ready for his second inning of work. His opponents are called Brinton and Knutson to start. Ended up giving up 0 runs in the first inning.
University of Nevada. Justin.
Looked very dicey for Culpeper. Guida, Michaels, and Horowitz all reaching base. No runs across. Leininger delivers that one. A swing and a miss from Justin McCall. Call 218 on the season. 0-1 comes in a low outside. 4-1.
Good eye. It's the difference when you get up at the plate. You're looking for your pitch, so that was a good at-bat there.
Leininger, his feet set. Lines it up. That one popped off foul. Be above the netting. Looks like beyond even the Purcellville Cannon stands. That's for the usual a great crowd here at Fireman's Field. Cannon's one of the better teams in the Valley League in terms of attendance, looking to become the first team as the 1-2 comes in low. Paul able to swallow it. Count is even at 2.
Good observation about the fans in the crowd. It's a great day for everybody to come out. Turned out to be a wonderful Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening for a game of baseball.
Yep, second to last day of home baseball for Purcellville, unless, of course, you count the playoffs, which that is currently up in the air. But as far as the regular season goes, as the 2-2 comes in, a swing and a miss will ring up a call. Just this and the doubleheader July 26th against the Charlottesville Tom Sox. And depending on how that goes, as well as the few away games Cannons have, will of course determine whether there's more baseball here at Fireman's. Leininger winds up, delivers to Brinton. That one right down Broadway for strike 1.
Leininger's back in the 90s again, and that was at high heat First pitch.
0-1. Well, outside, Paul able to get a glove on it. Count is even again for Brenton. Knutson on deck. Under the windup, that one outside as well for a ball.
Brenton's keeping a good eye on him. This is a good matchup. Lefty against righty.
Brenton, a veteran of the Cannons, as a 2-1 comes in, a swing and a miss. Will again get the count even.
Took a little heat off of that one. Let's see how Mikey does with this next pitch.
Leininger sets his feet, delivers. That one popped up. What looks like foul out of the field of play. So we'll repeat the 2-2.
Sponsored by Drip Farm Brewery. Careful, kids, bringing those out. Chase them down even.
Leininger gets ready, fires. That one outside. Will run the count full for Mikey Britton. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Leininger a breath before the payoff pitch. And that one, like Brenton with a not full swing there, fouls it off.
Check swing kept him alive on that cut there.
Leininger gets set, payoff pitch 2. That one, fouled off with some velocity here in the Cannons dugout. That one nearly got head coach Brett Fuller for the Cannons. He has been hit by a few of those types of balls in the season. Does fortunately
he has been targeted this year.
Does fortunately dodge that one. The payoff pitch. That one comes inside for a ball. Brenton getting himself on base with a walk.
Number 24.
Jack, I want to say that Coach Fuller might lead the league in head coaches this year. But he's pretty quick down there. He knows how to get out of the way of him.
Absolutely. Now it's Knutson with Brenton on first, 1 out. That one hit foul. Knutson, a mainstay for the Cannons defensively in particular this season.
He's been a rock defensively. No question about it.
Very good with the bat in his hands as well. 194 is the 0-1 ripped into left field. It looks like Savoy will get under it. Brenton making his way back over to first. Top of the lineup in Caskey.
Number 20, representing Arkansas State University, Braden Caskey.
Caskey, the red bat and gloves and the helmet. Syncing up a little more with the red pinstripes as opposed to the white pinstripes. That one goes outside. Not able to be handled by Paul, but swallows it quickly enough to keep Britton from advancing over to second.
Good heads up by Britton.
Britton now retakes his lead off of first. 1-0 count for Caskey. Leininger winds up. That one, well, outside, gets past the glove of Paul, bounces off the backstop, but does not matter. That will be Brenton at second. So it's a 2-0 count.
Well, another opportunity coming up for Braden to go ahead and put another RBI on his bucket list.
Caskey, bat twirl before getting set in the box. Leininger, deep breath, glance over at Brenton. Here it comes. That one called inside for a ball.
Another good at-bat for Braden. Let's see what he does with this next offering.
Leininger Now it's yes, got a sign he like from Paul. No look back 3-0. That will be called a strike. Looking on the outside part of the zone. Braden Caskey took a step or two towards first. Thought that was ball 4. The umpire saying no. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Cannon's looking for the first run. Pitch comes in low. Oh, it looks like dropped by Paul. And so that will be ball number 4, advancement for Caskey over to first. And now Brinton is at third.
Representing Florida International University, Ryan Guida.
So a couple pitches offline in that at-bat, getting past the glove of Alonzo Paul. Runners at the corners. It's Ryan Guida. Reached on an error in his first at-bat. Leininger winds up. A steal attempt from Caskey. That one not contested. Miller was low for a ball. Paul caught that one in a slightly awkward position, not really able to get in position for a throw. The 1-0 ripped in between shortstop and third. Savoy gets the field. Base hit, and that will be 2 runs scored. So Guida keeping his excellent record. Gets himself on base with a base hit. Brings in Caskey. Ball's Brinton. So that will be the first classified hit for the Cannons, and of course it comes from Ryan Guida on the day, dubbed in his name. It's Jackson Michaels, 2 outs. Cannons leading 2-0. That one fired low and inside for ball 1.
Yeah, Ryan put a number on that one. Making his day with an exclamation point. I like it.
Throw over to first. Guida back well in time. Leininger getting himself reset on the mound. Leininger delivers. That one called a strike looking low part of the zone. His count is at 2-1. Guida sidling up, taking a slight lead off of first. Leininger a breath. That one comes in right down to Broadway for strike 2. Throw from Paul back to Leininger nearly went over his pitcher.
Leininger took a little bit off of that one.
2-2 comes in. That one hit right by Leininger past the glove of Shootman. That will be another base hit. Cannons now have another runner in scoring position.
Now batting right fielder, 77, representing Stanford University, Bear Horwitz.
So that will be Jose Torres coming into the batter's box. Paul and the Leininger having a quick talk. Looks like we'll have. Looks like we'll have Brandon Mack, I believe.
Louisiana Lafayette, Jose Torres.
Coach talking with his pitcher on the mound. Home plate umpire coming over to make sure the mound visit does not go over the allotted time, I believe.
Jack, it looks like the Cannons have the sticks going tonight, a little bit on fire, making some really good batting decisions at the plate, bringing in some runs, and obviously that's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Taking their time.
Top of the lineup for the Cannons has been hitting very well. All of them of Caskey, Guida, and Michaels over 300. And of course, a man at the plate as well, Torres, doing well with the bat in his hands. First pitch comes in, a swing and a miss for 0-1. It's Bear Horwitz on deck.
I think Jose might have been looking for a fastball in that case. Pitcher did a good job at breaking it down a little bit.
Leininger. One look over at Guida at second. That one well outside. Paul able to get in front of it.
Once a good eye by Torres, taking his time at the plate, looking for his pitch.
Torres, about 22 walks this season compared to 12 strikeouts. Very disciplined. Oh, as the 1-1 popped up, that will be well in left field. It looks like Savoy is going to get under it for out number 3. Torres giving that one a bit of a ride, but not enough. Nonetheless, Cannons do bring across 2 runs here in the bottom of the second, thanks to who else but Ryan Guida. After 2 complete, Cannons lead 2-0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Canes Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Indon getting ready for his 3rd inning of work, has so far faced the minimum. Gave up a hit to Charles Crawford in the second, thanks to Rusecki grounding into a double play as that one hit by Schutman. Knudsen fields it over at third. Throw over to first is on line. So a very quick first out here for Indon here in the top of the 3rd. We'll bring up Alonzo Paul and Connor Butler now on deck. Cannons now have their first lead of the evening. Guida 2-run single as Paul takes one looking strike, low part of the zone. And then winds up the 0-1. And that one hit right to Kasky, the grounder. Throw over to first. That will be another out.
Now batting, second baseman, number 8, representing Bradley.
Enan seems to be extremely comfortable on the mound, getting into his groove, throwing away wants to throw. Which is good for the Cannons.
It's bottom of the lineup in Connor Butler now. 2 outs, no runners on. And then winds up. That one hit that one well outside, able to be caught by Torres. And then the 1-0 comes in, strike one looking. That low corner of the zone for 1-1.
He's got that locked in with that slider coming in.
Top of the lineup, Interosian on deck. That one fouled off and in the netting above the backstop. Indon already 1 strike away from ending the top of the 3rd. So to working with a lot of pace. The 1-2 comes in low for a ball. Butler keeping the at-bat, the inning, alive. Couple nods, yes, from Indy Fires. And that one called low for a ball.
Trying to turn the heat up on that one a little bit. Certainly overthrew. 3-2.
Payoff pitch comes in. That one hit again to Knutson, the bouncer. The throw over to first, and that will be 3 up, 3 down yet again for Soda Inden. Cannons go into the bottom of the third, up 2-0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Kane's Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Miner getting ready for his third inning of work. His opponents Horowitz, Bryant, and a call. Cannons are currently leading 2-0 here at Fireman's Field. Thanks to a 2 RBI single from Ryan Guida. First pitch to Bear Horowitz comes in strike one looking.
Pitch by Lenningen.
Horowitz made his way over to first base thanks to a dropped third strike. His first at bat, 0-1. Comes in low, evens the count. Culpeper infield playing pretty far back. 1-1 comes in, a swing and a miss.
Tough pitch to hit there. Nice curveball outside.
I can try. I tried like Charlie, they didn't.
Nonninger winds up and delivers. That one, another swing and a miss. Strike 3, out number 1. Mayor Horowitz gets strike 3 again. That one not dropped by Paul.
Number 6, representing Southeastern University, Chase Bryant.
That's Chase Bryant now. Red batting gloves, red cleats. Works well with the red pinstripes or maroon, and that one called a strike looking outside part of the zone. At least that's a little bit more in line with the away uniform as the 0-1 is popped up high into center field. Going to be a shallow center field. Terosian making the run up on it. Getting out number 2.
Yeah, Chase was reaching for that one.
Shortstop. Number 1. Representing University in the box, Justin Call.
It's Justin a call now. 2 outs already here at the bottom of the third. Both pitchers so far working with a good level of efficiency. Ranger, that one that comes in strike 1 looking low part of the zone. And a call Looking back at home plate umpire Dwight Godwin. Talking over the call for just a second. Lines are the 0-1. That comes in outside for a ball.
That was close, good eye. It's 1-1.
See Mikey Brinton warming up on deck. That one comes in. Called strike looking.
Tight.
Count is now at 1-2. A call. Looks like he was ever so slightly surprised by that. 1-2. A swing and a miss. Oh, foul tipped, but caught by Alonzo Paul. So that will nonetheless be a strike 3, out 3. So going into our 4th inning of action, the Cannons lead 2-0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Canes Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. So Endon still having faced the minimum 9 up, 9 down. He goes now against the top of the lineup for the second time. Tarosian, Savoy, and Coppage. One comes in, that one ripped into a center field. Brinton backing up, looks like he will get under it and make the catch. For a very quick out number 1 here in the top of the 4th.
So what the Cannons need, some quick outs, get the bats back into the lineup again, induce a little bit more confidence into their game here. Pitcher's still in a very good mode.
And then doing very well pitching to contact. Here comes against Savoy. That one lined up. Oh. Bouncer gets to Kasky, makes the leaping catch, throws it over to first. So that will be another ground out for Keith Savoy. Another quick 2 outs here for Soda Indon.
He stayed with that one. Kasky, exactly. That took a bad bounce. He hopped up and got it. Threw it to first for the second out of the inning. So things are going to Cannon's way.
It's David Coppage now. Soda Indon struck him out in his first at-bat. That one comes in outside for a ball. Indon so far done very well pitching to contact. Coppage, Soda Indon's only K so far. The 1-0 comes in, a strike 1 looking, low part of the zone. Count is even.
Nice pitch considering David is hitting over 350 at this particular time of the year.
1-1. That one comes in a low, hits the ground, gets past the glove of Torres. Count is now 2-1. It's Beheeler on deck. Indon winds up. And that one right down Broadway for strike 2.
Nice breaking ball. That hit the plate at about 75 miles an hour. He was a deer in headlights on that one.
And then now the 2-2. That one hit foul. Rode the third base line for a little bit. nonetheless.
Impressed. Eaton is doing a tremendous job on the mound this evening, Jack. Just in his groove.
Minden will repeat the 2-2. And that one comes in outside for a ball. Cannons fans were getting ready an audible as they believe that was going to be a strike 3, but Dwight Godwin saying no, count running full. Minden winds up. And that one hit fair in between Knutson and a call. Gets its way into Bryan, and that will be a base hit.
Culpeper did a really nice job. Good swing, stayed with the curveball coming in. Repped it between third and short for a base hit.
And so that will completely end Soda Indian's streak of facing the minimum. Went 11 up, 11 down. Thanks in part to a double play. And that one comes in right down Broadway for strike 1. Did give up a hit to Charles Crawford earlier, but that one still had ended facing the minimum thanks to a double play immediately after. 0-1 comes in low for ball 1. An appeal from Godwin out to Matt Martin in the field for a check swing. Matt Martin saying no.
Eden has to be aware of the runner on first as well as the batter. He's got a potential possibility of getting a base hit.
1-1, hit right into center field, and that will be a couple feet short of Brenton, dropping for another base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Good pitch.
Charles.
Got him on the sleeves there, right on the end of the bat there. Finally just got over the infield.
Now the owner of the first hit off of Soda Indian tonight, Charles Crawford. Now the runner in scoring position, runner on first as well. That one comes in outside for a ball. Crawford does have 3 home runs of his own this season for Culpeper, and that one went right to Caskey. Makes the bounces off of him. Looks like he was about to make the catch off the grounder, but took an awkward bounce, got right into his chest. So that will be bases loaded, and will be classified as an error on Caskey.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate play. He let the ball play him. We all get in that position after playing this game for a while. He kept it down. He kept it in the infield, so he made it real.
Jurcecki, bases loaded, 2 outs. That one comes in, a call to strike, looking on the inside part of the zone. Far and away Culpeper's best chance yet to tie things up, potentially even take a lead. 0-1. That one hit right to Caskey, makes the catch. And that will, Matt Martin saying that didn't hit the ground. That is indeed correct. Caskey making the catch just inches away from hitting the ground. Out number 3. Still no runs for Culpeper after 4. Cannons have 2 of their own. So going into the bottom of the 4th, Cannons, of course, leading 2-0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Caines Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. It's Brenton Knutson and Caskey. Your batter is up as that pitch comes in outside for a ball. Bounces off the glove of Paul.
That was a bit outside, I would say.
Brenton getting the bat on his shoulder. Leininger fires, and that one popped up high into very shallow left field. It looks like Schumann and Savoy both converging on it. Savoy ultimately making the catch.
Now batting third baseman, number 24. Representing San Jacinto College.
Keegan Knutson coming up flew out himself in his first at bat. Cannons breathing a sigh of relief after giving up no runs despite a bases loaded situation in the top of the fourth as that pitch comes in a check swing for 0-1. Leininger lines up. That one hit foul. That one bouncing into the Culpeper dugout.
Who's up? 2-4? 24. Had a good cut at that one.
Leininger the 0-2. That one hit again foul. Ooh, an attempted field from third base coach Ridge Fuller of the Cannons. Got a full hand on it.
Britton's making a good at bat here. He's staying with his pitches, leaning down this curveball. Let's see what the offering's going to be.
One comes in. That one again hit foul into the netting above the backstop.
Another great at bat by Britton.
It's Braden Caskey on deck. Still 0-2 for Keegan Knutson. Leininger winds up. That one delivered outside for a ball.
Britton sticking in there. Outstanding. Again, can't say enough of his at bat in this inning.
Leininger gets set. And that one hit right to Leininger. He makes the catch. My goodness, Leininger dodging out of the way, but still able to get a glove on it. That one lined right to it. My goodness. The reflexes, a big smile from Leininger. My goodness.
Got robbed. Britton got robbed, but also pitcher made a great catch. Good reaction play there. Nobody got hurt. That's the good news.
Absolutely. So Leininger delivers to Caskey. That one comes in inside for a ball. Again, bounces off the glove of Alonzo Paul at catcher. Cavalier infield playing back. 1-0. Comes in strike one, looking right down Broadway.
Okay, bottom of the fourth.
1-1. Comes in inside.
You get hit.
Ball 2-0. Looks like just got the jersey. So that will be a hit by pitch. It happened. Similar thing to Jose Torres. Just a game ago. It's about brushed up against the jersey. I think Jose's jersey was a fair bit baggier. 2 outs. It's Ryan Guida with a runner on first. Leininger. That one comes in low and outside for ball 1.
Good at bat for Ryan's opportunity for Guida to make some noise again as he did in the last at bat.
Leininger winds up. The steal attempt from Caskey, and he beats it. So that one, delivery was off. Paul not able to get a clean throw. Took a bounce before getting to Butler at second. So count is even at 1. Leininger, glance back at second, fires. That one hit into center field. Will Tarosian get to it? No, he won't! So that will be another hit and another RBI for Ryan Guida.
Number 28, Jackson.
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're on a streak and you're hitting it, you got the swing going, everything's going well. Everything looks like a big old softball out there. So,
Here we go, Cannon.
And by all accounts, Guida has been hot for pretty much the past few weeks.
absolutely.
So at this point, it has become a surprise if he does not get multiple hits in a match. It was Guida on first, Michaels on. Still 2 outs, a swing and a miss from Jackson Michaels. Oh, foul tipped. Caught by Lonzo Paul cleanly. Guida sidling up, being a slight lead off of first. Leininger, you throw back over. Guida back well in time.
Good opportunity for Jackson to also make some noise here. His batting average this year, 328, is doing well in the league.
Pitch comes in, called outside for a ball. Leininger getting his feet set. That one a swing and a miss from Jackson Michaels.
Missing out a little bit. He was looking for something a little bit faster than 83 miles an hour. Let's see what he can do here.
Leininger comes in. That one well inside, gets past Paul. So Guida will get over to second as a result.
Great at bat for Michaels. Count still 2-2.
There's been a couple of occasions of Leininger's deliveries being offline, getting past Paul so far this game. That's something, of course, Culpeper will want to limit.
Yes.
2-2. That one hit right by Leininger. Oh, and gets past Schutman as well. So that will be a base hit. Ridge Fuller deciding not to send Ryan Guida on that one.
Catcher, number 30.
So no potential for an RBI there, but nonetheless, it is runners on the corners. 2 outs. Jose Torres in the batter's box.
Good call by Coach Fuller. That could have turned into something that could have gotten out of hand if he got out at home plate. He was close enough. So let's see if the catcher, Mr. Torres, can go ahead and get these folks in, at least at third.
Leininger fires. That one called outside for a ball. Cannons have extended their lead to 3. Leininger the 1-0. That one hit right by third, and that will be past Coppage. That will be a base hit. That will be an RBI for Jose Torres. Bringing in Guida at third.
Now batting, right fielder, number 77. Bear.
Turns out to be a great call by Brett Fuller to hold the runner up at third and let Jose do a little bit with his bat.
Absolutely. So it's Bear Horowitz now, 2 runners on. It's Jose at first. Michaels in scoring position at second. It's Butler hawking second base, trying to keep Michaels honest. First pitch to Bear Horowitz is well outside low for a ball.
50 bat.
He saw that all the way. Let's see what he can do with this upcoming pitch.
Leininger, nod yes. Look back at Michaels. He fires. That one called a strike looking.
It was a good pitch right down the middle. Let's see if Colin can do something with this third pitch coming down.
Leininger, a non-no before a nod yes. Quick lines back at Michaels. That one comes in well outside. Paul able to get in front of it for 2-1.
Colin staying very disciplined in the box. Still looking for his pitch to hit. 2 outs. 2 men on base.
Leininger gets his feet set. That one a swing and a miss from Bear Horowitz. Count is even at 2.
Took a healthy cut at that one.
Manager looking to limit the damage here in the bottom of the 4th. Cannons have gotten 2 across. Wind up. That one comes in high for a ball. Count is a full for Bear Horowitz.
Collins keeping himself in the box. Really disciplined at this particular point with a 3-2 count. Looking for his pitch. Let's see if he gets it.
Manager. Looks like he winds up, but Fakes looks over at second. It looked like he was about to throw it over, but neither Butler nor Schutman were in position. Nod yes. Payoff pitch. That one comes in low. Nice. Able to be swallowed by Alonzo Paul. Horowitz getting himself a walk. The bases are loaded.
Can't say enough about his discipline up there. Drawing a little momentum here.
And that's somewhere where Bear Horowitz has improved significantly from his first summer here in Purcellville. So far this season, 21 walks to 38 strikeouts. Just comparison, in his summer of 2022, 11 balls to 58 strikeouts, and you can see it a lot. A marked improvement in his batting average coming along with that. And it looks like Brandon Mack has seen enough from Leininger. We have a new arm coming in for Culpeper. Tell you more about that after a quick break. In the bottom of the 4th, Cannons leading the Culpeper Cavaliers 4-0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Canes Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Culpeper Cavaliers looking to Ethan Snyder, number 44, out of William and Mary. Snyder, relatively local from Ashburn, Virginia, which is just about 25-30 minutes away from Purcellville. Snyder has made 10 appearances so far this season. This will be 11th. All but one have been in relief. Snyder carrying a 6.75 ERA, a 2-2 record. Most recently pitched 2 2/3 against the Harrisonburg Turks July 19th. Gave up an earned run. 2 runs in total. Was ultimately given the loss. He will go up against Chase Bryant. 2 outs. Bases loaded. It's Michaels, Torres, and Bear Horowitz on third, second, and first, respectively. First pitch to Bryant is a low outside for ball 1.
Okay, good eye at the bat. Need another blue pair jack. Get some more RBIs. Cannons are feeling a little relaxed here. So it's a good opportunity for Chase Bryant to bring in some runs. Yep,
big potential here turning point in this game. The 1-0 hit right by Snyder. Looking past Schupman. No! The throw over to first. An excellent diving field from Schupman. My goodness. Stands up, throws out Bryant. So that will be the end of the fourth inning. Culpeper letting up 2 runs. Big potential to let up more. Schupman swooping in to save the day. Going into the 5th inning here at Fireman's Field, it's Purcellville 4, Culpeper 0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Canes Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. And then getting ready for his 5th inning of work, his opponent's Schupman, who fouls off the first offering for a 1. Schupman, Paul, and Butler. Schupman coming up to the batter's box after making an excellent play at shortstop to stop a number of potential runs in the bottom of the 4th. That one foul tipped, it looked like.
Catch it on. Eamon's still in his groove. He's throwing a 3-hitter tonight, top of the 5th. I know it's still early, but he just is expanding his confidence zone.
The 0-2. That one a swing and a miss.
Great pitch.
Another quick out for Soda Inden. Love against Alonzo Paul. A lot of red batting helmet, red sleeve, red cleats. Of course, it's common this site in the Valley League for players to take their college equipment. Paul from from Ohio State University.
Yeah, I remember that.
Clashed with the colors a bit, and that one popped off high. Will be out of the field of play. Jose Torres take off his catcher's helmet to potentially make a play at that, but no dice.
My youngest is up there with a
And then a quick breath of the 0-1. That one rocketed into left field, a couple feet short of Chase Bryant. It drops for a base hit.
That was a great pitch and also a good swing. Took a little bit off of that. Alonzo was ready for that curveball slider that came in there.
Quick glance at the out-of-town scoreboard and looking at the 2 games most important to Purcellville's playoff push. Both going in favor of Purcellville. Woodstock up 6-0. And that one, oh my goodness, is rocketed into right field. Horowitz running over, making the catch near the wall.
Jack, that would look pretty close. I thought he was back there on the warning track pretty near the fence there. Made an excellent catch, as you mentioned.
So that play made Horowitz able to scare off Alonzo Paul. No advancement. He's still at first.
That was a big play.
So it's Jack Tarosian. Immediately hits one into center field. That one will be in between Bryant and Brinton. And Alonzo Paul thinking about going over to third. Holds up at second.
So his voice coming up here.
It's Keith Savoy now, runner in scoring position.
Left fielder, number 2.
Cavaliers looking for their first run of the evening, currently down 4.
Last 2 times out, Savoy's grounded out. Cannons are looking to put a little defense on him right now.
2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Minden winds up. That one comes in low for ball 1. Minden the look in. He fires. And that one fouled off into the netting.
Put a little extra heat on that one at 86 miles an hour. That made a difference from the last pitch. All they need is a little ground out. End the inning, 2 outs.
Minden looks over at Paul at second. Another glance. Delivers. That one inside, called for a ball.
That's fine.
And looking at the out-of-town scoreboard, Woodstock leading Front Royal, Newmarket leading Covington. Both those scores hold. Both of those results will be helpful for Purcellville in their playoff push. That one fired, called low for a ball.
That was close. That was a nice change-up pitch. Got to give credit to Savoy for hanging in there with that curveball.
Minden, quick glance over at Paul, fires. And that one roped foul.
Number 7, right? T2.
Savoy stepping in the batter's box, getting ready for full count. Minden a breath. The payoff pitch. That one again roped foul. Popped off above the netting beyond, I believe, the Cannon stands even.
Savoy's having another good at bat here. Goodness is really taking his time with him.
Minden the payoff pitch again. That one a swing and a miss. Gets past Savoy, and Minden works another scoreless inning. Going into the bottom of the 5th, it's still Cannons 4, Culpeper 0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald, Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Canes Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Snyder getting ready for his first full inning of action. Got the final out in the bottom of the 4th. His opponents, the bottom of the lineup for Purcellville, Akal, Brinton, and Knutson. Again, Purcellville working themselves out of a difficult spot defensively. And a number of Base runners on. Snyder fires that one low to a call for a 1-0 count. And with that performance in the 5th inning, Oda Indian has qualified for a win as the 1-0 is roped into left center. And the diving play almost made by Savoy. And so that will be multiple bases. 3-0, third base. He's called safe. A call wheeling his way all the way over to third.
Talking about making up for some strikeouts against the fence for a 3-bagger. Got to be impressed with that hit. He was solid with that all the way.
Already a runner on third here in the bottom of the 5th. It's Brenton up. Snyder winds up. That one called a strike, looking on the inside part of the zone. And Brenton, working a walk in his first at-bat, flew out second time around. Snyder winds up. That one comes in well inside, evens the count. Culpeper infield, a little bit back. Butler, his heel's just about on the grass. 1-1. That one a swing and a miss.
Took a good, healthy cut at that one. All he's looking for is a base hit here to bring in another runner to give the Cannons a little better cushion than what they currently have. This would give them a leap of confidence here.
Snyder winds up. That one, a swing and a miss. Foul tipped, but caught by Alonzo Paul, so that will be, looks like a K for Brenton. It's Keegan Knutson, 1 out. Call on third.
Well, we got a player coming in. Likes to take good cuts at the ball.
Top of the lineup in Braden Caskey on deck. Snyder fires that one. Immediately bounces above Snyder. The throw over to first from Butler is on line. But in the process, a call making his way home. So a productive out for Keegan Knutson.
Very productive, Jack. This is exactly what we're supposed to do. Get the runner in. Sacrifice for the hit. Another RBI. Gotta like it.
Braden Caskey coming in the batter's box. Bases empty. Cannons leading 5-0. 2 outs. Guida on deck. Snyder winds up. Caskey showing bunt. Pulls it back. That one outside the zone for ball 1. Caskey looks at that one outside for a ball.
Another good at bat for Caskey. He's a dangerous hitter at 340 as far as his batting average goes this year, so he's got the capabilities of getting something started.
2-0. Comes in called strike 1, looking inside part of the zone. Snyder comes in, winds up. That one comes in low for a ball. Bounces off the catcher, Alonzo Paul. Able to retrieve it quickly.
Okay, he's hanging in there. Nice at bat. 3 balls, 1 strike. Opportunity to look for a really good pitch to go ahead and drive. See if Caskey can go ahead and make that happen.
Snyder comes in. That one a swing and a miss. Runs the count full.
You can't penalize him on that swing.
Yeah, Caskey looking for everything there. Payoff pitch. That one he gets. That one roped into left field. Savoy not able to get it before it bounces. That will be a base hit for Braden Caskey.
I love the way that he hung in there with that pitch. That's a little bit on the high side into letters. He stayed with it and just drove it right over third base for a base hit. Excellent at bat.
And speaking of excellent at-bats, here comes Ryan Guida. 2 hits, 3 RBIs already. Snyder winds up.
Nice.
And an attempted steal from Caskey as that one was outside. Paul no position to make a throw over there.
Good call up by Coach Fuller, sending him down. I think they caught him off guard with that one.
Runner now,
sleeping.
Runner now in scoring position, 1-0. Snyder delivers. An attempted steal from Caskey at third. The throw from Paul is off, a little bit offline, a little bit high. Goffage not able to apply the tag. So 2-0 count for Ryan Guida. Caskey already at third. Aggressive base running here for Purcellville.
Expect the unexpected.
Snyder, that one fired outside for a ball. It's Jackson Michaels on deck. Lined up. That one high for ball 4. So Guida finds himself on first base yet again. This time through the base on ball.
Snyder stayed away from Guida like the plague, Jack. All 4 balls outside. Nothing to hit. A lot of respect at the plate.
Well, Snyder will look again to get the final out. Here in the bottom of the 5th against Jackson Michaels. This one fired inside for a ball. Snyder gets his feet set and delivers. That one again inside for a ball.
He's got brisket.
He's got a great at-bat tonight. Jackson's hung in there, waiting for his pitch all night.
2-0, that one popped up high. We see play looking at the wall. Oh, nope. And that will be a catch made a few feet from the wall by Tarosian. So third out comes in. Cannons get one across. But none more. So Cannons now currently lead the Culpeper Cavaliers 5-0 going into the 6th.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Kane's Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Inden in his 6th inning of work. His opponents Coppage, the Healer, and Crawford. First pitch comes in low for a ball. Quick note, Joe Eichelberger has been substituted in left field for Chase Bryant. Rest of the Cannons field remains the same. And in the 1-0, that one roped into center field. Will Brinton get to it? He does! He makes the running catch for out number 1.
Outstanding running catch. He had that in all the way. Running it in.
Now batting, first baseman, number 7, Reese Behealer.
Then Inden threw 5 1/3, still just part way through his third time through Culpeper lineup. Fires now to Behealer. That one called foul. It's like Dwight Godwin saying it hit off of Behealer. Charles Crawford on deck. This one fired. Again, hit into a shallow left field. And the call will back up, make the catch.
Call stayed with that all the way. That was a very nice catch, backing up, calling everybody off. Okay, good start to the top of the 6th.
Inden looking for a clean 3-up, 3-down inning. After a chaotic 5th, that one comes in strike 1 looking. Oh, 1. That one looks like it will be a check swing. Called by Dwight Godwin for 0-2.
Crawford has hit the ball well tonight. He's had a base hit on an error, but having some good at-bats.
Absolutely in the breath. That one outside for a ball. That pitch keeps the top of the 6th alive. Inden a breath, he winds up. That one a swing and a miss! Foul tipped, but into the glove of Torres. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Soda Inden. Bottom of the 6th. Cannons lead the game 5-0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Herring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Kane's Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Still Ethan Snyder on the mound for Culpeper. His opponents, Jose Torres, Bear Horowitz, and Chase Bryant. It looks like, Bryant was subbed out in left field, so that will almost certainly be Joe Eichelberger. Cannons lead the game 5-0. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Snyder lines up. That one, comes in high, a little bit inside. Torres dodging out of the way.
Good reaction. It was coming right at his head, bent down.
Culpeper pitching staff with 2 hit-by-pitches already this evening as the 1-0 comes in high for ball 2.
Taking a good at bat here, 0-2. Good pitch to swing at. He's been hitting the ball real well tonight. He's been swinging the bat good.
Snyder, who gets his feet set. That one comes in right down Broadway for strike one.
Put a little heat on that one, coming close to 90 miles an hour.
Culpeper infield of playing back as the 2-1 comes in. That one called strike looking.
Ooh.
High corner of the zone for 2-2. Snyder gets his feet set and delivers. That one roped into right field. That one gets past Butler for a base hit.
That was a very good at bat by Jose Torres. He stayed with it. He just pushed it down the line. Simple stuff. Base hit.
Horowitz getting practice swing in before stepping into the batter's box. It is indeed Joe Eichelberger on deck.
Okay, he's making the pitcher think about it. Collins had a great at-bat last inning. Hung in there, took some good cuts, didn't swing at some bad pitches. It was excellent, so he's at it again.
So quick meeting on the mound between Snyder and Paul, where everyone gets back to their regular positions. Horowitz is ready for the first pitch in earnest. Snyder fires. That one low for a ball. It's Torres. He slight lead off of first. Snyder winds up. That one well outside, a little bit high. Paul able to slide in front of it.
Colin decided to go ahead and use his patience on that particular pitch. He certainly has the ability to go ahead and move this runner.
Snyder gets his feet set, fires. That one is low for a ball. Horowitz working himself ahead, 3-0 in the count.
He's doing a great job at the plate, working this pitcher just like you got through saying, Jack. He's looking for his pitch, staying off the junk.
Snyder, long look in. Delivery. Called high for ball 4.
Okay.
Horowitz working his second walk of the evening.
Left fielder, number 22, Joe Eichelberger.
And Joe Eichelberger coming in, 2 runners on, still no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. See now Butler taking a few steps towards second, trying to keep Torres honest. Snyder, the glance back, fires that one right down Broadway for strike 1.
His off-speed pitch at 76 miles an hour here. He's starting these cannons out at a little softer here, see if he can pick up a double play.
Snyder, couple glances back at second, 0-1. That one fouled off with some velocity above the netting.
Be careful, kids, chasing after those foul balls. Remember, they're sponsored by Dirt Farm Brewery. Bring them to the Blue Booth and get a free apple.
Was he there? Yeah, JoJo took a pretty good swing at that last one at 88 miles an hour. See what he does with this offering.
Snyder, glance at second for the 0-2. That one comes in high. Paul standing up to make sure he gets a good glove on it.
Okay.
Justin, a call on deck.
Another good pitch to hit here.
Snyder winds up. That one comes in outside for ball 2. Paul able to reach over, get his glove on it cleanly.
Got to give a lot of credit to the Cannons tonight. They've been extremely patient at the plate, which is making a big difference in the run production.
So Snyder, the glance back at second, fires. That one popped up high in the right field. And the catch made by Rusecki over in right field, right near the wall.
Brian got a good piece of that. Almost. A little bit more. That would have been over the fence.
Yep, but Torres, as a result of how far that ball went, is able to advance over to third. Now Horowitz remains holed up at first. Justin a call in the batter's box, 1 out. Mikey Britton on deck. Cannons looking to extend their 5-run lead in the bottom of the 6th. Snyder winds up. That one comes in right down Broadway for strike 1.
Okay, he's working the pitcher right now, Jack. If he pops another one like he did at his last bat, you got a triple. He put some serious wood on that. Let's see if he can do that again.
Snyder again, along looking. Runners at the corners. 0-1. Attempted steal from Horowitz. Throw is offline from Paul. Attempted steal home. And he's called safe at home. Oh, play at the plate. Torres sliding in. Paul not able to apply the tag in time. Dwight Godwin. You see Brandon Mack coming over, having a conversation.
I got the lemon. Do they have no vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry?
So we now have a Horowitz in scoring position. That looks like that call will stand from Dwight Godwin. 6 runs for the Purcellville Cannons.
They're on fire. That was a close call, but he was definitely safe. He tagged him too high. He was in good. The umpire was in a good position to make that, to make a good call on that. But as a coach, you still have to come out there and you got to question a call or two. But he was definitely out. Safe. Excuse me.
Absolutely. So everyone getting ready back in their respective positions. Snyder getting ready for his next delivery. The glance back at second. Winds up. And that one popped foul. It'll be above the netting. It's a 1-2 count for Justin a call.
2 outs, 2 outs. Okay, another opportunity for Mikey Britton to drive in another run. Give a little bit more support to the Cannons this evening.
Snyder glance back at Horowitz on second. Butler backing off. That one hit right up the middle. Shootman able to make the throw from his knees, but not quite enough mustard on it.
I think so.
Shootman dove for it. Able to swallow it, not entirely cleanly. Try to throw from his knees, but no dice. The runners at the corners. Horowitz able to get over to third. It's Mikey Britton in the batter's box.
Wow. I messed that up.
Snyder winds up. That one ripped into center. And the catch is made by Tarosian. And Horowitz able to go home as a result. That's out number 2, but run number 7 coming in for Purcellville. Keaton Knudsen on. Call, hold up at first. A slight lead. Snyder, the throw over, and call back well in time.
Cannons are having another great inning at bat. Really being disciplined at the plate, looking to drive in a few more runs.
Snyder gets his feet set and delivers. That one hit into shallow center. That will be a base hit. That will be a call over at third. And Knutson looks like he's going to be caught in a rundown. A call going home as a result.
To miss it.
And so, I believe that's Beheeler gets the tag at Knutson right around first base. And it looks like the run will count from a call. So after the chaotic bottom of the sixth, Cannons lead Culpeper 8-0.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald, Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Canes Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Cannons with a significant lead over Culpeper. They lead 8-0 after a 3-run bottom of the sixth. Still so to Inden on the mound. His opponents Rusecki, Schutman, and Paul. Lines up, first pitch, a swing and a miss for 0-1. Another glance at the out-of-town scoreboard. Strasburg beating Waynesboro 6-2 as that pitch comes in outside for a ball. And then winds up. That one comes in, called inside for another ball.
That was tight. Good at bat. Seeing that was a little bit low. Good at bat by.
Count is at 3-0. That pitch called high for a ball. Excuse me. Yeah, count should be, I believe, 3-1. Apologies, we're having a bit of issues with the scoreboard.
19.
And then winds up. That one outside. That will nonetheless be ball 4. Either way, Rusecki working his way to first base with a walk.
Number 23, Kyle Schutman.
As far as the games that most concern Purcellville, Woodstock leading Front Royal still 6-0 in the top of the third. Top of the seventh, Newmarket leading Covington 6-4. And the first pitch to Schutman is roped into deep left center. And Brinton making the catch! Just a couple feet running into the wall! My goodness, what an effort from Mikey Brinton to get all the way over.
He flew after that. He made one great grab.
Catcher, number 1, Alonzo Paul.
So it's Alonzo Paul coming up. And a quick shoe tie before jumping into the batter's box. Still Rusecki hold up at first. Brett Fuller, field umpire Matt Martin having a quick conversation.
We got one out.
Now, everybody heading back to their respective positions after quick conversation.
I think the discussion had to do whether he ran over the base and then came back and then headed back to first. That seems to be the discussion.
And glance over at Rusecki, taking a substantial lead off. The throw back to first. Rusecki back well in time. One out here in the top of the 7th. Minden winds up. That one comes in low for a ball.
Still well in command of his pitches tonight, even going into the top of the 7th here. I like the way he's throwing.
Minden fires. That one called a strike looking. Gets the count even for Alonzo Paul. It's a call, and Caskey playing back. Caskey is heels just about on the outfield grass. A call a step or two in. 1-1 inside for a ball.
Good eye by Paul. Last at bats, he drove the ball well into left field for a base hit. Guy on first.
And in the breath. And that one roped foul. Rode the third base line for a fair bit. And drew into foul territory.
Almost identical from the last hit that he got.
That will nonetheless bring the count to 2-2 for Alonzo Paul. Minden looks in and fires. That one roped in between first and second. Will get to Horowitz in right field for a base hit.
Yeah, Guida had to freeze on that. He didn't have a chance holding the runner on the first. That's what you're supposed to do.
It's the bottom of the lineup in Connor Butler. 2 runners on, 1 out. Minden, a glance back. He delivers. That one outside for a ball. Minden winds up. That one a swing and a miss.
Another good pitch by Enan. Butler grounded out and flied out both times at bat. Let's see what he can do with this pitch.
And then the glance back at second. Fires. That one called a strike looking. Low corner of the zone. It's top of the lineup in Jack Tarosian on deck. Glance back at second. He fires. That one popped up high in the left field. Eichelberger running. Gets under it. Oh, gets just off the tip of his glove. So that will be Culpeper scoring a run. So a number other than 0 on the scoreboard coming up for Culpeper. Cannons now have their lead cut to 7. It's Alonzo Paul on the third. Butler now on second. And it looks like Brett Fuller has seen enough from Minnesota Minden. A wave of his teammates coming to congratulate him as he walks back to the dugout. The new arm coming in for Purcellville. Tell you more about that after a quick break. Cannons lead here in the bottom of the 7th, 8-1.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Kane's Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Cannons looking to the tricky lefty from Frostburg State University, number 69, Will Ricketts. This is his 16th appearance on the mound for Purcellville this season, which leads the Cannons by a significant margin. Has pitched to a 5.40 ERA, a 1-1 record, and 21 2/3. He will go up against a fresh lineup for Culpeper, Jack Tarosian. In the batter's box now, going lefty on lefty. 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch immediately hit into left center. Oh, and Eichelberger making a diving play. Another excellent effort from Joe Eichelberger. That does bring Alonzo Paul home for Culpeper's second run.
That was a tweener, but made one heck of a catch out there in left field. Made up a lot of ground in a very quick period of time. Excellent play.
It's Keith Savoy. First pitch to him is low for a ball. Then Butler hold up at second. Ricketts in his trademark shot put-esque position. 1-0 comes in, strike one, looking right down Broadway.
Well, Mr. Savoy has had no luck with Cannon pitching tonight, and he's up against an unorthodox left-hander. Let's see what he does with that offering.
A breath, 1-1. That one called strike. Low part of the zone. 2 outs. Cannon's looking to limit damage here. 1-2. That one foul tipped.
Trying to close the door on that. He was very close. Handcuffed him that time. Let's see what he comes up with again. It's just tough to pick up his style of pitching.
Ricketts, the deep breath. 1-2. One low for a ball. Boy, keeping the at-bat, keeping the inning alive.
You know, when you're used to hitting 80, 90, and all of a sudden somebody's coming at you at 70, it's a different story.
Here comes the 2-2. Outside for a ball. It's Coppage on deck. A full count for Keith Savoy. Ricketts delivers. That one is swing and a miss. Will end things here in the top of the 7th. Ricketts finishing out. The final 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Coming up, Cannons lead now 8-2.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Lowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Kane's Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. It's a fresh lineup coming up for the Cannons: Caskey, Guida, and Michaels. Looks like we have a new pitcher on the mound.
Now batting, second baseman.
It's
Braden Caskey.
apologies. Having some trouble with the player identification. I have Charles Crawford, of course, the designated hitter for Culpeper, going up, fires to Caskey, that one high for a ball. And Crawford, of course, it's been a common strategy here late in the season as the 1-0 comes in fouled off into the netting. Teams have more and more been using their designated hitters as pitchers as well.
He wanted that last pitch back.
Crawford, the 1-1.
Good
Comes
eye.
in outside the zone for ball 2. Crawford winds up. That one hit right by Crawford off his glove.
I think he's in.
Butler hustling for it. Not able to field it, get the throw off in time, so that will be Caskey at first base.
Now batting, first baseman, number 29, Ron Guida.
This is not Crawford's first appearance on the mound for Culpeper. Pitched an inning just yesterday against the Covington Lumberjacks. No runs, no hits. Crawford the throw over to first. Caskey back well in time.
Good effort as a pickoff play there, Jack. Keeping him close. Big hitter up.
Guida getting ready for the first pitch in earnest. Nope, another throw over to first. Caskey again sliding that time, but back.
Yeah. He's a little bit nervous of who he's got up at the plate tonight.
Crawford, that one well inside for a ball. And by all accounts, he does have a reason for a little worried. 2 hits, a walk, 3 RBIs for Ryan Guida. 1-0. That one immediately popped up to Schupman at shortstop.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 28, Jackson Michaels.
Handcuffed him on that one, Jack. He didn't have a chance. Took a nice cut at it. Didn't get enough wood on it.
And it's Jackson Michaels coming up. It's still Caskey on first, taking a substantial lead. Crawford looks in. Again, throws over. Caskey sliding back well in time.
Still trying to pick him off.
Crawford looks it in and delivers. That one fouled off high.
Jackson is getting his cuts tonight. Very impressed with his patience at the plate. I've talked about that before. This is a big boy. He can hit the ball.
Crawford, look down. Delivery comes in, called a strike looking. Outside part of the zone. Paul standing up to see if he can potentially catch Caskey off guard. Crawford looks in, delivers the 0-2. That one low, stealing. Caskey is successful. Paul not able to swallow that one fully cleanly, get the throw off.
Good protection at the plate by the batter, how tall he is to go ahead and protect that throw. That would have been a hard throw to go ahead.
Caskey again in scoring position. Shootman keeping an eye more so. 1-2. That one comes in inside for a ball. One out here in the bottom of the 7th. Crawford glance back at Caskey. 2-2. That one a swing and a miss. Will ring up Jackson Michaels. It's Jose Torres now.
Catcher, number 30, Jose Torres.
Nice cut by Michaels. He's just got a great smooth swing. That's why he's batting .328. Here comes another slugger up right now. Let's see what Torres can do.
Crawford looks in Torres on a hit streak of 2 right now. Crawford. That one fouled off by Torres into the backstop. Fielded by the man on deck, Bear Horowitz. Caskey taking a substantial lead off of second. Crawford a couple glances over. That one called outside the zone for a ball.
This is a good eye. Torres has had some good at-bats tonight. He's been hitting the ball well. Smooth, waiting on it.
Crawford looked down the delivery. That one well outside. Oh, looks like Caskey will steal second, or third, excuse me. As Paul not able to handle that one cleanly. Paul standing up, looking over at third, not able to get the throw off. 2-1 count.
2-1.
Crawford lines it up. That one outside low for a ball.
Last 2 pitches, Torres has really kept a good eye on at his at-bat, letting those bad pitches go away. Great hitting count for the catcher, Jose Torres.
Cannons looking to extend their 6-run lead. A 3-1. That one a swing and a miss. And gets the count full.
Another good cut. Let's see what the delivery is now.
Payoff pitch. That one in swing and a miss.
Tough.
And Torres will be rung out. Cannon's not able to get any across in the bottom of the 7th. Nonetheless, they lead against the Culpeper Cavaliers 8-2.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald, Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes. Prop Metcalf Services. Climactic Heating and Cooling. Chick-fil-A. Casco. Casa Tequila Bar and Grill. Carrington Homes. Caring Transitions. Burr Strength. Browning Equipment Incorporated. The Bob Canes Team. And Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Will Ricketts looking to go up against David Coppage, Reese Beheeler, and Charles Crawford. They're at the top of the 8th. Culpeper down to their last 6 outs. Cannons really leading this one by 6. Ricketts winds up. That one called a strike looking. And Ricketts, before every pitch, taking a shot put-esque stance as the 0-1 comes in outside for a ball.
A couple of outside pitches here. He's might be a little concerned about Coppage, who's batting 350 this season, which is very good in this league.
1-1 comes in inside, a bit low for a ball. Taking a quick glance at the out-of-town scoreboard. Woodstock reading Front Royal 11-0. Covington and Newmarket locked in a bottom of the 9th battle. Newmarket currently leading that one 7-6. This 2-1 comes in, popped up into shallow center field. Brinton looking to get under it. He does make the diving. Oh no! Dwight Godwin saying no catch. It looked like Brinton had a glove on it, but Godwin saying no, it bottled out.
That was quite the effort. I personally, from this side, I thought he had it.
Again, difficult to say with this distance.
Yeah.
Either way, that is a David Coppage on first base. Reese Beheeler in the batter's box. Ricketts, glance over at first, delivers. That one fouled off.
Disgusting.
Yeah, the only other game, just to finish off the out-of-town scoreboard, the only other game going on, Harrisonburg leading Stanton 14-2. That's at the top of the 6th. That one does not have much of an impact on Purcellville's playoff push. And that one hit short by Beheeler. Kasky making the throw over to first, and he's called out! Kasky making a big run on it, all the way from his spot at second, all the way to just a couple feet inside the infield.
He put some hustle into that one. He had a ways to go ahead and pick that ball up and throw the runner out at first.
No.
That was a great play to watch.
Now, rather awkward at bat. Beheeler on the check swing.
Yeah.
Ended up laying one down.
I was going to say, probably got a little bit of a injured hand there trying to do that.
Yep.
Another, just a great play.
We'll bring up the current pitcher for Culpeper, Charles Crawford. Immediately hits one. Looked like he was hitting one very short, but Dwight Godwin calling foul and saying it hit the line. It's now Coppage at second.
So.
Coppage taking a slight lead. McCall and Kasky both playing back. Ricketts delivers. That one will get Crawford right around the arm shoulder area. Hit by pitch.
That ball did not break. Had the potential on it.
It's Rusecki now. Runner in scoring position. One out here in the top of the 8th. Ricketts delivers. That one again gets him around the ankle area more so. So bases are loaded, and Rusecki understandably looks very much in pain.
That would have stung a little bit. Just got to walk that off.
And very unfortunate there. We see pitching coach Steve Ridings for the Cannons coming out. Torres, the entire Cannons infield, joining in on the mound meeting. It's Kyle Schutman coming up to the batter's box. Bases are loaded, 1 out. We see Rusecki getting pointed in the direction of the athletic trainer.
Took these shipments up. Well, they're having a pretty good discussion out there. I think they're going to leave him in for a little bit, see what they can do with this runner. What do you got? 2 on.
I believe that will have loaded the bases.
Okay.
Rusecki.
So we got a little strategy going on here with the bases loaded.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Coppage, Crawford, and now Rusecki. Third, second, and first.
Okay, 1 out.
So it looks.
Schumann has had no luck tonight as well against Cannon pitching, but it's an opportunity for a double play. Ball in the ground.
Still 1 out here in the top of the 8th. This one comes in called a strike, looking on the outside part of the zone. Ricketts getting a nice curve on that one.
Painted that corner really nicely, Jack.
Ricketts, a deep breath. That one comes in low for a ball. Cannons infield still playing relatively back, at least at shortstop and second. 1-1, hit right to Ricketts, gets off the glove. You see a call running up on it, not able to make a throw anywhere. So that will be a base hit. That will bring in Culpeper's 3rd run of the evening. Alonzo Paul now, bases still loaded. Crawford, Rusecki, and now Schutman. Line your base paths. Ricketts fire that one right down the Broadway for strike 1 to Paul.
I like his delivery there. He needs to set this batter up. It's good, a good opportunity to get a couple outs here.
Butler on deck. That one fired outside for a ball. Ricketts setting his feet. Winds it up. And that one called outside a bit high for a ball. Count is at 2-1 for the Ohio State product, Alonzo Paul. Ricketts, 2-1, comes in called a strike, looking right on that outside corner. Count is even.
Took his time on that, followed all the way through. Broke just slightly enough to go ahead and get over the plate.
Ricketts, a deep breath. 2-2. That one popped off high. Brinton making a run at it. It's into shallow center. They throw it back home. Keeps the runners back where they were. So that will be out number 2. Not a productive one either, as Brinton got it close enough to the infield to discourage Crawford, the man at third, from going home. It's Connor Butler, 2 outs.
Last time Butler was up, I believe we got a double, so he's a potential threat at the plate.
Ricketts winds it up. That one a swing and a miss. Two outs Here in the top of the 8th, no potential for a productive out as the 0-1 comes in low for ball 1. Ricketts gets his feet set and delivers. That one a swing and a miss for 1-2.
That was a beautiful changeup at 69 miles an hour. Had him caught.
Ricketts to look in, gets his feet set. Winds up the 1-2. That one fouled off.
Butler protected the plate pretty well on that particular pitch. He's got him thinking. Ricketts has got him thinking.
Ricketts fires. That one a swing and a miss. Will end the top of the 8th. Bringing out Butler with a K. The Cannons go into the bottom of the 8th. Up 8-3.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Kane's Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Cannons holding a 5-run lead. Bringing in a new arm for Culpeper Cavaliers, number 6, Ethan Serrano on Virginia Commonwealth University. Has yet to pitch for the Cavaliers in the Valley League. With the bat in his hands, hitting .261 with 18 hits, 13 RBIs. His opponents, Bear Horowitz, Joe Eichelberger, and Justin Akal. Serrano, the righty from Mechanicsville, Virginia. His first pitch. That one ripped foul.
Horowitz last couple times at bat has hung in there with 2 walks, has really helped the Cannons get a few runs across by being patient at the plate.
0-1. That one hit down third base line but draws foul. Horowitz stepping back into the batter's box. Serrano winds it up. That one ripped into right field, shallow right field, and Rusecki able to get under it and make the catch. Out number 1. Another look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Newmarket has officially taken down Covington 7-6 at Casey Field. And with that, plus Woodstock leading Front Royal. That's still in the top of the 5th. As Cannons hold of this one, they have taken a significant step in their playoff push. Toronto fires that one. Called strike looking on the inside part of the zone to Joe Eichelberger.
What happened to Joe Eichelberger? Did he just come in?
Toronto winds it up. Oh, and that one.
Well, I thought he got hit.
Yep, no contact there. Oh, but Dwight Godwin appealing to Matt Martin for a check swing. Matt Martin saying yes. Eichelberger did in fact swing, so it's an 0-2 count.
Good pickup, Jack.
It's Justin a call on deck. Toronto gets set. The 0-2 comes in high for a ball.
So, well, here it is. I'm JD, my brother's baby mom. Brother's baby mom. Yes. So, basically,
Step in, sets his feet. 1-2 comes in low and outside for ball 2.
Yeah, my brother's baby mom. I can't do that math. No, yeah. My brother's baby mom. But they haven't been together for, I think, like 7
Long looking from Serrano. And comes in that one. Here right up the middle, Shootman fields it, throws it over to first. The healer able to make the catch with ease.
Good play by the shortstop there, getting Eichelberger out at first.
It's a call up. Now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. And it looks like we've seen enough from Ethan Serrano. It's a couple of handshakes from his teammates as he walks back out to the dugout. So a new arm coming in to finish things off for Culpeper. Something more about him after a quick break. Cannons leading the Culpeper Cavaliers 8-3. Bottom of the 8th.
Valley League Baseball is back, and the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Caring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Canes Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Culpeper getting another arm in, number 24, Quinn Rooks. This is also his first appearance on the mound for Culpeper this season with the bat in his hands, hitting .227. His first pitch to Justin McCall is low for a 1-0 count. It's Mikey Britton on deck. Cannon's looking to add some insurance as the 1-0 comes in outside for ball 2.
That's exactly what it would be, a little bit of insurance right now. Call's got a good bat going on. Being patient at the plate.
Rooks fires. That one popped up high into right center. Looks like Tarosian will get under it, make the catch. Route number 3. So we're going into the 9th inning here in Purcellville. Cannons lead the Cavaliers 8-3.
Valley League Baseball is back, And the Purcellville Cannons would like to thank their sponsors for the 2023 season. Cannons Baseball is brought to you in part by Sonic Family Chiropractic, Western Loudon Chiropractic, T-Mobile, Banff Customs, Valley Drilling, Flowers Risk Group, Alamon Studio, Fuller Treasures, J.R. Snyder Limited Professional Plumbing Services, Joe Fleming Painting Contractors, Honest Tom's, Hero Homes, 5-Star Bath Solutions, Farm Credit, Epling Landscaping and Lawn Service Incorporated, Brian McDonald Edward Jones, Dental Smiles at Purcellville Gateway, DCF Contracting, Coalition to Salute America's Heroes, Prop Metcalf Services, Climactic Heating and Cooling, Chick-fil-A, Casco, Casa Tequila Bar and Grill, Carrington Homes, Herring Transitions, Burr Strength, Browning Equipment Incorporated, the Bob Kane's Team, and Banshee Motor Cars Limited.
Welcome back to historic Fireman's Field in Purcellville, Virginia. Cannons looking to Will Ricketts to finish things off. Cannons holding a 5-run lead. It's Jack Tarosian in the batter's box. First pitch comes in outside for a ball. Cavaliers need 5 or more runs to keep things going. Ricketts steps back, winds it up. That one popped into left field, and Eichelberger running under it, making the catch for out number 1.
Good job running over there. Had to fly on that one a little bit, but got under it. Nice play for out number 1, as Jack said.
Number 2, Keith Savoy.
And it is Keith Savoy getting ready. Quick bat twirl. Will Ricketts. The nod, yes. Delivery comes in. That one popped into right field. Looks like Horowitz lost track of it for a little bit, but ends up getting under it for the catch. And another quick out. Culpeper, their backs against the wall. One more out will end this game.
Now batting third base, number 35, David.
Will Ricketts, deep breath. That one comes in low outside corner of the zone. Strike one looking.
Culpeper just had a good night at the plate tonight. 2 base hits, swinging the ball really well.
0-1. That one comes in, strike 2 looking low part of the zone.
He wasn't looking for that one.
Will Ricketts, a couple nods no, before a nod yes. Has a sign he likes. A slight breath, the 0-2. That one will a tap Coppage. Get him around to the midsection. Hit by pitch, extends the game. Reese Beheeler, 2 outs. Cavaliers still on ground to make up.
Another dangerous hitter up.
Ricketts winds it up. That one popped foul. Torres tries to make a run at it before realizing it has gone out of the field of play.
Go after those foul ball kids, you break to the fifth and get a free shooting spot. They're sponsored by Your Farm Brewery.
Ricketts, the look in. Colin Caskey playing out. Knudsen a couple steps taken towards second. The 0-1 comes in low and inside. for a ball.
Perfect setup for Ricketts, lefty against lefty here, with his unorthodox style. Be able to whiz a nice curveball by him.
Deep breath, the 1-1. Oh, called ball. Bit low. Ricketts to look in. Glance over at first. Comes in high. Oh! And Torres trying to get the throw over to first. Gets past Guida. Guida wasn't quite ready for it. So as a result, Coppage will get all the way over to third. Something Torres has had some success with. Throwing the runner out while they're not paying attention after a pitch, but that time it backfired.
No communication going on. That would have been an excellent play, but I don't think both parties were communicating.
The pitch was outside, so it's a 3-1 count. Maurice Beheeler. Ricketts winds it up. That one hit right to Guida. Guida bobbles it a little bit, but ends up stepping on first, beating out Beheeler for out number 3. That will end the game here in Purcellville.
There it is. That's the end of the game.
Now your final stat line here at Fireman's Field. The Culpeper Cavaliers, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error.